Hello and welcome. If you are a newly licensed life insurance agent or you've been in the business for about 3 months to, I would even say 6 months, pay attention and listen to this because this message is directly for you. I have found 3 major pitfalls, if you will, that all new agents face, and they either overcome and push through the barriers and find success on the other side of these 3 hurdles, or it knocks the wind out of the sails and they tap out of the industry. But first, before I dive into that, hello and welcome. If we have not yet met, my name is Ashley. I am a final expense life insurance agent. I do work from the comfort of my own home. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I found my way to crush it in this industry without being a slave to this industry. My mission now is just to help pour into other agents so they can find the same level of success that I have. So the top 3 things that I find agents will hit or run into initially, and they're either going to adapt, overcome, recognize these 3 key things and adjust fire, or the wind's going to get knocked out of their sails and they're going to struggle and they might tap out of the industry. There's a lot to gain from life insurance, monetarily, even kind of just to fill your soul up, knowing that you're helping families more on like a spiritual level too. It's a very fulfilling career path. But let's go through these 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The first one is going to be perfectionism. The struggle new agents have is you feel like you need to know absolutely everything just before you even hit the phones to attempt to dial. And this is so far from the truth. You cannot know everything. There's no way that you can know everything. I want you to start picturing your dial time, especially in the beginning, is your practice. It's like your 101. It's like if you're going to nursing school and in order to learn how to do a PICC line, you have to first practice, right? You got to fall forward, practice on a dummy, then do it under observation with a nurse at the bedside during clinical rotations. Like that is the initial phase of you actually dialing. You're not going to know everything. You're going to hit the phones. You're going to fall forward fast. You're going to eat dirt. You're going to learn things. There's so many little nuances. You have to learn a rhythm. You have to learn how to keep your tone a certain way so you don't trigger sales resistance. And you can't just know that stuff before you hit the phone. So please heed my advice. Your launch phase really should just be about 2 weeks of training from your mentor. After that, you have to hit the phones. If you do not hit the phones within 2 weeks in final expense for telesales, you are setting yourself up for failure. And I say that with all the confidence in the world. You have to pick up the phone. You have to go through the underwriting. You have to practice applications. Are you going to miss sales? Absolutely. You're new. You're practicing. Just hit the phones and get activity in. So perfectionism is number 1. The second thing would be impatience. You're impatient with yourself. You're impatient with the process. You have to understand life insurance is not a get-rich-quick thing. I know that it is plastered all over the internet as such, and that is just not the case. You have to actually come up and invest into your business. You actually have to put time in without getting any monetary value back, because if you write a policy today, you gotta realize you may not see that money for another month. Potentially, right? And then when that money comes in, you got to be prepared to put money back into the business. It is like an uphill growth battle initially in the beginning. And a lot of agents are impatient with the process. They think that if I don't make money my 2nd week or even my 3rd week, that I'm failing and I need to question everything. And then they're grasping at the wind and they're adjusting fire. And be patient with the process. As long as you have an upline and a mentor who has a proven track record of doing well and being successful, then don't question the system, lean into them and follow their path that they set before you. The third thing is going to be lack of consistency, okay? Whatever your upline or your mentor is telling you to do, and you need to do it day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. You have to put pressure on activity. It's absolutely must do. Because, for example, if I tell you as a mentor, you need 250 dials or 4 hours of talk time in order to know that you've put in enough activity to have essentially successfully won that day for activity, then you need to do it. Because if you only do 78 dials or 150 dials, or you've only talked on the phone for an hour and a half and you're not hitting those target activity goals, then it's all for naught. You're setting yourself up for failure because your mentor has the success of formula. They've done it. They have the arrows in their back. They know what it takes to do well in the space. And so if you're not consistent and you don't do the things that are told to you to do, then really the lack of success does 100% fall on your shoulders. So the top 3 things why agents fail, they're either going to overcome and adapt and find success in the industry, or the wind's going to get knocked out of their sails and they're probably going to tap out of the industry. Is number 1, perfectionism, then impatience, and then the third one, also the lack of confidence. So I hope you found this video helpful and insightful. This is more of like a self-reflection type video, right? Make sure you're doing the things that you need to do in order to win and find success in this space. As always, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, comment below. If you learned or gained knowledge or wisdom from this video, smash that subscribe button. Also, down below in the description, I give away my script for free. The script, the wash, rinse, and repeatable script, the thing that I do and my team does day in and day out, is in the description below. Please download it. Once you download it, you're going to get invited to come to one of my monthly free webinar trainings. I train on the script, 100% free. You can ask questions. There's a Q&A time. We had a lot of fun in the last one that we just did. So I really hope that you can join us and learn and grow from there. I will see you in the next video.